What's going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to episode 2 of the King's Total Rebuild mode of MyGm mode. As you guys remember, last episode I did the introduction. I made a couple trades. I made a couple trades off screen as well because I know you guys don't really care about that. But I just finished doing my trades. Before we even get to that, I want to say thank you to everyone who watched that first video. We had over 1,000 likes. I'm sorry, we had over 1,000 views. We didn't, I guess a lot of you forgot to hit that like button. Don't forget to hit that like button. It's all good though. So let's go ahead and check out our new team for the total rebuild mode. It's a decent team. We'll take it to the playoffs. We'll find out. Right now we got Darren Fox starting at point, Tim Hardaway at shooting, Boyan Bogdanovic at small. We got Scal playing the 4 instead of the 5, and we got Cantor playing the 5. Our bench, we got Thaddeus Young, Kelly Stein, another Bogdanovic, Ty Lawson, and we got Raymond Sessions, which I'm actually going to just move him up, Justin Jackson, because we're going to need a shooting guard. Give him a couple minutes, just so he can get a little bit of playing time. Let's rock and roll. I haven't done anything yet. I've been waiting for you guys. Just changed a couple of the pricings right now. But let's see where we go. Let's go ahead and simulate to the All-Star break, because I always like to go through there and get to see who I could trade by then. Because with the GMO, they're there for 60 days once they're there. Let's go ahead and simulate it. Alright, so we're not starting off too hot. Clearly, we just got smoked. Allows you to. We need the opposing GM, and here we go. This story mode begins, guys. Like I said, welcome back to the channel. If you didn't see the first episode, feel free to check out my other video. It's gonna be right there. The first one is episode 1. Right now, we're talking to Scal. What's on your mind, Scal? Everything all right? Well, I saw your press conference, and like I mentioned in the last video, guys, I am gonna be skimming through just so I won't have to be seeing the whole thing right, word for word. So I'm gonna put all the chips on the table here because I see the writing on the wall. You know what I'm saying? I see the writing. I'm not dumb. So if you think we need to blow this thing up, I'm wondering what that means for me, frankly. You see, that's the point, Scal. We're trying to win or at least go to the playoffs. Scal, just listen to me, man. Damn, we got this guy over here, interrupting the boss. Like, if you don't want me here as one of the core pieces you were talking about, then come to me and say it. I don't want to hear about that through a press conference. Come to me like a man and say it face to face. This dude, I don't even think he's 21 years old. I don't even think he's a man yet. And if that's true, that you don't need me, then I don't want you wasting my time, quite frankly. I've only got so many years in this league, and I don't want to waste them here if you don't see me as part of the core. Do it now, or don't do it at all. Chill, bro. I'm gonna go. I'd feel the same way. I feel the same way if I were you. You would? Yeah, I get it. I'm not oblivious. Okay. First, I just want you to think. I want to thank you for coming directly to me. I want you to know that you can talk to me about anything at any time. I appreciate that, Danny, but I still don't know where that leaves me. Let me be absolutely clear here, Scal. You're part of my plans. I want to build this team around you, and I want you to stay. No equivocations, no ifs. You're the franchise. I wouldn't say that. You mean that? I don't, but apparently my character does. 100%. I'm a man of my word. All right, well, I'm glad I came to see you, I guess. Just what? Just keep that communication open in the future, all right? I don't want you to keep reaching out to me, make sure I've got a place on the team. Absolutely, that's my bad, Scout. And again, thanks for reaching out. My door's always open. Good to hear, D. Oh, we got his morale up to 10. And let's get that morale on the catching them dubs, man. All right, we just won 3 in a row. Players accrue. Yeah, we don't want our guys to be tired. Hearing from insiders that the Kings have been put up for sale. Thank God. There's too many teams in California, man. Ryan Lance's office. Monday, October 23rd. Danny, look, I know what the press is saying. We all hear it, obviously. And I just want to tell you straight up that I got no idea where these rumors are coming from. None. They are certainly not coming from me, I can tell you that. Let's cut through the nonsense. Let's bring some drama here, guys. Can we cut through the nonsense, Ryan? You might not be the one starting the rumors, but in my experience, this stuff really comes out of nowhere. Be sure with me. Are you trying to sell the team or not? I can't do my job if I'm in the dark. I'm not trying to sell the team. I can't. I couldn't. This is my life. Danny, nothing outside my family is more important to me than the Kings. We'll see. If you say so. You know what the media's after? They stir stuff up so it seems like they know what's going on, like they're plugged in. But they're full of it. That's why you got to be really careful what you say to them. They want you to fail so they can sell some papers or whatever because it is what they do. Be careful, Danny. They don't care about the truth. Good thing we got Paul Pierce because he cares about the truth because he is the truth. I'm loving these cutscenes, guys. I'm loving these cutscenes. Hopefully you guys are too. And see, we're 3-2 right now. We got a chemistry. The only reason I think we're losing because our chemistry is a little low. But let's see what this press conference is about. It's probably about the move. Yeah, I'm definitely not going to read the whole thing. Danny High, a report in the Daily Observer yesterday states that Mr. Lance has put up a huge amount of money to keep his fledgling app development company afloat after a number of high-profile failures. It has to be that Baker Buddy thing. First, there was the droner, the drones to delivery the sends, blah, 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 subscription-based app. Of course. Apps. These well-known business failures would seem to, lend some credence to the rumors that Mr. Lance is looking to sell a team. Clearly, he could use some cash. There's no truth to this rumor. This guy says there's no truth, so there's no truth. There's absolutely no truth to that rumor. I don't know who your sources are, but you should probably get some. Let's see, man. My office, Wednesday, November. First off, I just got to say that this is an absolutely loaded draft class. Oh, this is the head scout. Not only is the lottery stronger than usual, not only is the first round of potential starters, but I think you're looking at 2 to 3 All-Stars in the second round if some of the more raw guys reach their potential. The second round, that's pretty raw. If it's in the second round, I mean, pretty good. Which makes what I'm about to say even more exciting. Even with all the talent out down the board, there's definitive big three that separated themselves from the pack. Jackson Baldwin, Miko Petrovic, and Freddie Staples. I'm telling you, Danny, I don't say this thing kind of lightly. My entire reputation is built on saying this kind of thing lightly. But these guys absolutely 100% have LeBron, Melo, and Wade potential. I don't know about LeBron because he's the GOAT. Different players, different skill sets, but that's the kind of impact we're talking about. Franchise players, all NBA championships, the whole thing. Sounds good to me, James. You want to walk me through them? Damn. All right, so this guy, Jackson Baldwin, he's 6'10". Apparently, he passes like Steve Nash, and he has got remarkable vision like the Greek freak. Cool. I would imagine they have creeks in Kentucky, yes. Whatever they get down there, this kid could jump over 1 mile wide. Well, I was about to say exactly the same thing. Sounds like a special athlete. Special, I don't even begin to explain it. Who else are we looking at? All right, let's talk about my man, Freddie Staples. Acting like he knows this dude. Runs the point at UCLA, so I guess he took over Lonzo Ball. You think they broke the mold Westbrook? You thought wrong, buddy. Turns out they reinforced it with titanium, poured a bunch of molten lava in there, and it popped Freddie Staples. I'm telling you this right now, Danny. You're not going to see anyone like this kid ever again. Man, it sounds like this guy's trying to spit bars. He's not the biggest guy in the world, but he's an absolute beast. Jumps out of the gym when he's not shooting it, slice out, benches more than the guys twice his size, and he loves playing D. Good. We need people who play defense, especially in Sacramento. I know it sounds ridiculous, but he's with Westbrook with the drive, Curry with the shot, and vintage Tony Allen on D. Tony Allen's one of the best defensive players, that's for sure. Total sweetheart, too. Great with the media, all the intangibles. Sounds like we'd be lucky to have him. You'd have 4-leaf clover shooting out your ears for the rest of your life, Danny. Man, this guy's all about puns. This guy's all about jokes, metaphors. Doesn't sound very comfortable. Champions are formed in the crucible, Danny. Nothing good comes easy. This guy needs to write his own philosophy book or something. He said there's a third guy, right? Oh, yeah, but I wouldn't rate him third. Any one of these kids would change the franchise forever. His name's Mirko Petrovic. Of course, he's the European, the Croatian Anthony Davis. He's 7'1", runs like a gazelle, and he's already got a fully developed arsenal of post moves. Needs to prove that he could consistently knock down the three to reach his full holy cow potential, but he's good for 86% from this line year in the Spanish league, and he's got a nice feathery touch on his outside shot. Any areas of concern? That's the best part. He goes up against great competition night in and night out, and consistently looks like the best player on the floor. He's playing against fully grown men, not college kids. Been pro for 3 years, and he's only 18. He's a monster in all the right ways. Huh. Well, you've certainly given me something to think about. James, you got a boss. Oh, man, we started off strong. We were 3-2, but apparently there's 3 cool cats that we should be able to look. And that's a terrible offer. But, man, if that's the case, man, maybe tanking wouldn't be so bad. We got talking to the assistant GM. Hey there, Dan. I noticed that we haven't viewed the team intel that we have gathered on all teams around the league. I don't care for the team intel. Not interested in looking at this right now, but thanks for the heads up. No problem. Back to Ryan Lance's office. Apparently, Mr. can't keep his mouth closed. Morning, Dan. You have coffee? Yeah, this guy and his coffee, man. What is he giving me? Another chai latte? You sure? Just got the espresso machine put in, top of the line, made in Italy. Sent me back 20 grand. Of course it did. Now I'm starting to think that the rumors are true because this guy just bought a 20 grand coffee machine. This guy's an idiot. That's the spirit. Hey, Viv, give Danny here an Americano. Ooh, that's strong stuff. What do you want to see me about, boss? All right, here's the deal. I want you to do whatever you can to bring in Vince Carter. We need to do something to boost our value. I feel like we're stagnant, and this is a business. You can't be stagnant. If you're stagnant, you die. We need to grow. Growth is the name of the game. Grow, grow, grow. I am not picking up Vince Carter. I'm being easy, man. I'm being honest. I'm not picking up Vince Carter. Great, so it's done. No. Well, let me just say this. This isn't going to be easy, first of all. What reason have they got to move Vince Carter? He's a stud. Then you got to add the question the assets. We'll absolutely give a third team involved to give them a package they'll be interested in. Danny, oh God, this guy, man. But beyond all that, it's way too early in the season. Even the Knicks think they have a chance right now. There's no market yet for anyone. Now, forgive me for being pushy, but I've got to ask: does this have anything to do with the rumors? You're the boss. I get it, and I'll do what I can. See through your vision, but I can't negotiate from a position of strength if I don't know where I stand on my motivation. True. Of course, I understand, but I promise you this has absolutely nothing to do with those rumors. Would Vince Carter increase our value? Of course, but that's because he's a winner, which explains all the rings he's won, right? This guy. I'm not going to get him, guys. We don't need him. Let's reset the staff to 100% because I feel like they're going to feel screwed over some part of the story. So right now, guys, our record is 4-8. We've lost 2 in a row. 51% chemistry. It's not looking good, but this means that we could probably get a possible top 3 pick. Run it. David Yeager is talking to me. Hey, Danny, I wanted to let you know that we. Okay, won't change. Chris Palmer. I'm hearing that multiple ownership consortiums have placed purchase bids. Oh, this dude. We knew he was selling the team, man. It's funny because if you guys remember, I was actually kind of happy that they were thinking about selling the team, but now I feel like I'm in the game and he lied to me. And let's see what he says. Looks like we got the big fat elephant in the room, Danny, the huge elephant, massive tusks. Yes, let's talk about this. Ryan. What I'm trying to say is, I see the rumors. How could I not? I practically have to fight through them to get to my car in the morning. Are you selling team? Yes, let's ask that. Well, all right. If you want to talk about it, I'd like to know. Are you trying to sell the team? That's what I'm talking about, Danny. Ride that elephant. This guy's interesting, man. Let me hop on that saddle with you for a minute. I'm a businessman, and as such, I have a diverse array of interests. Diversification is key. Sure can't. And some of my interests have not performed up to their projections. Droner? Sounds like boner. Maybe that's why. Droner, Porcify, the whole thing's been one headache after another. Money flushed down the drain. Gallons of it, a whole ocean of money, Danny. I'm in a tough spot, to be honest. It seems my life, Danny. It's a business, yes, but it's my heart too. I would never willingly sell this team, never. But sometimes life hands you the problem, and you gotta wrestle the problem to the ground with whatever you got. Hands, fists, sticks, rocks, mud. I don't know who fights with mud, but it kills me to say this, but it's true. Okay, so the dude's lied. The dude lied to us, guys. Right to our face. And look at my guy. He looks so irate. Look at his eyebrows and his mannerism. He's pissed, guys. And yes, I want you to pick up Vince Carter to help boost the value of the franchise, but what's wrong with that? He's a great player, isn't he? Of course, I never said that he wasn't. Great player. What's he going to do but help us, Danny? I don't disagree with you, and ultimately, that's your right. It's your team. You can do whatever you want with it. I appreciate that. This guy calls me by my first name too much. I'm not even going to say it. But I would never ask you to do something knowing it would hurt the team. You know that, don't you? Sure, Ryan. I know that. I want you to know that I'm going about this as carefully as I can and honestly as I can. I've got a consortium lined up ready to purchase, and the lead investor is a huge fan of the team. I can't tell you more than that right now, but these guys are passionate supporters. This isn't some random investment for them, and they're not looking to flip the team for cash. They're going to treat everyone like family. That's good to hear. I'm pretty sure it's a lie. You're probably wondering where this leaves you. This will make sense because I made a lot of trades, guys. Well, sure, but I think the world of you. I do. You've got a vision, and you're executing it. I told the consortium that I hold you in the highest esteem. Now, I can't guarantee that I'll keep you, but that's just the way these things go. But I gave you my highest recommendation. Appreciate it, Ryan. I could be wrong. I've been wrong before, but if I am wrong and these guys are out of their minds and decide for some complete insane reason to move in other directions, nobody's going to push harder for you around the league than I am. I've got great relationships around this league. Like I said, I'm a businessman. Business is about money, sure, but it's about people too. Who's going to give you people? Who's going to give you money if it's not people? Sure. You have any questions? I'm sure I will, but this is a lot to take in for now. I think I'd just like to, decompress a bit, process everything. Then we can talk. Quiet, measured approach. That's why you're the best. You let me know when you're ready to talk, and we'll hash out whatever needs to be hashed out. Well, I'm probably gonna be fired, bro. So, is there really anything to hash out? And like I said, guys, we're gonna go straight to the actual before the All Star League. So, uh, it might be a little longer, but hey, let's stick it through. I'm always interested in hearing what you have to say, Hunter. Shoot. See what the CFO's got to say. Thanks. So I think we should really increase our attendance if we've spent some money and ran a special promotion. Down, family night, kids night, bobblehead night. Everyone likes a free T-shirt. Free T-shirt. Sponsor King's free T-shirt night where all the fans get a shirt. It's excellent. I would get production started right away. I'm loving these cutscenes. It's a great story. The trainer, oh god, cancer, got injured for 6 weeks. Again, I'm going to put this, the coach always handle, because he's going to be, you guys don't need to, not that you guys don't need to know, but I'm sure you guys don't care about that. My office. Head scout. What prospect should we, again, I'm just going to have him do it, just so we won't, see any of this in the future. TJ McConnell for Scal. I can't, because I literally just said that I wasn't going to trade him, so now I can't trade him. Received confirmation that the Kings have been sold to Bob Sanderson, an entertainment magnate and NBA superfan. He sounds corrupt. He sounds very, very corrupt. Bob Sanderson. You can't trust a guy named Bob. And Bob, if you're watching right now, go ahead and comment. Because I'm talking to you, Bob, with the curly hair. So now we've narrowed it. But let's see what this press conference is about. CFO, so we're going to take questions one at a time, okay? State your name and organizations, and we'll proceed. Yes. Danny, hi. Mac Herman here, Daily Times. Wondering what the news is to say. Where does that leave you? Well, to be honest, I don't know how this story is going to go, so I'm not really sure. Well, anything is possible in this business, but I think the job I've done, my record, speaks for itself. So I'm confident in my abilities, confident in the direction we're heading. And right now, I'm operating as if nothing's going to change. I want to be here for the long haul, but that's out of my control. Whatever happens, it's going to happen one way or another. Your office, Tuesday. Trainer, okay. Have trainer always handle. Here we go. Meeting the new Jefe, Bob Sanderson. Mr. Villalobos, it's an honor and a pleasure to finally meet you. Look at that office, dude. Please call me Danny. Please just don't call me anything. So I think we're all on the same page here, but let's make this efficient, shall we? Run it. Sounds good to me. I want to retain your services as general manager of the Sacramento Kings. How does that sound to you, Danny? You still in? Absolutely. This is the opportunity of a lifetime for me, and I'm looking forward to starting and finishing where I start with Ryan. I've heard nothing but positive things about you, even from your rival GMs, and I think this partnership will sustain itself for a long, long time. Of course, I spoke with a great length about Ryan, who I think you know is a big supporter of yours. We had a great working relationship. It was all about mutual respect. Ultimately, I'm hoping to build that same sort of relationship with you. It was great, Danny. I hope for the same. This guy looks like a crooked liar, dude. Hey, speaking of Ryan, did he tell you I'm a huge fan of the Kings? Have been for years. I don't think anyone's a huge fan of the Kings. He said we got posters and walls and everything. Is that right? I could tell you that. And so, of course, I follow the team and the press, and I just want to echo Ryan's words and tell you categorically, with no reservations, that I feel confident in your vision. Perfect. So, I know from your remarks the other day, you're still a little unsure of your status, and I want to clear that right away. I'm absolutely looking to retain you. Good. I think you'll see that I'm fully committed to the organization. I want to start by clearing up a pretty big misunderstanding. I know you say you expect me to start from scratch. That is 100% not the case. I believe in what you're building here. If I think you're doing a good job, which I do, I've got no reason to make a change for change's sake. Oh, wow. Are you still on board? Yeah, 100%. That's fantastic news. I'm a little surprised, to be honest. But yes, of course, I'm 100% committed to the team. Wonderful. I did my research on you. I wouldn't make a decision like this based on gut feel. Important decisions can't be based on gut feel. I'm a firm believer in that. Stats can't tell you everything, but they can tell you a whole heck of a lot. Data is essential. The more data you have, the more informed you are. Couldn't agree more. That's great, D. That's great. I think we're gonna get it along really well. So here's something I'm excited about. We got this kid, Steve Lee, Harvard grad, total genius, eats, breathes, and sleeps metrics. He's working on some incredible stuff right now. Not only can he crunch the numbers, but he's got deeply innovative ideas on how to build technology from the ground up. He's gonna put his light years ahead of the competition. Biometrics, sleep cycle, strobe light training, player movement tracking, the whole thing. Not qualified enough to get into the nitty gritty, but Steven's going to disrupt the entire analytics industry. Hey, look, I'll look at anything that gives us an edge. Tradition is good and it has its place, but you have to learn to adapt. It's never a good look to think you know it all. That's my man, smart and humble. I dig it. So he cannot say I dig it. So Steven's working up all kinds of reports that he's going to show you soon. Really exciting stuff. I think you'll like it. You know where to find me. This gets to the heart of how I see this team being run, Danny. I want to establish with you, right from the start, what I expect from you. Let's do it. All right, let's talk about goals. What are we working for? A championship? Easy answer. Time to go home. Well, not exactly. Do I want a big shiny ring I can shove in my haters' faces? Haters. Yeah, of course I do. This dude is a character, man. That's just going to happen. It is. Life is unpredictable. What I expect from you more than a champion is that you maintain your process so the facts dictate that you adjust to your process. I want you to act based on your core beliefs. Did you make a decision for the right reasons? Great. I expect you to value the draft like your life depends on it because let's be honest here, it does. Forgetting cost control contracts for a second, which is huge. The kind of guys we need to put over to the top, we're going to find them in the draft. Apparently, we got 3 guys. Doesn't mean I don't expect you to not export trades. I expect you to spend smartly on free agents and not to make splashy moves just to bring in washed up stars for the box office. Totally agreed. That's why I didn't get Vince Carter. Great, let's talk about the coach. I want our coach to adapt to the players and utilize their strengths. If there is, I expect it to involve hard work and dedication to craft. I expect the coach, whoever he is, to establish, or she, equality, bro, is to establish an identity based on the team on what he can realistically accomplish with our players. Yeah, I want a championship, but I don't want you making panic moves to try to save your job. Your job is safe. I want you to feel empowered, act from a position of strength, not fear. Does that all make sense? Music to my ears, Bob. Great, so I got one more thing to discuss with you, and it's a delicate situation, Danny. Very sensitive. I think this goes without saying that this doesn't leave this room, okay? Of course. There's no easy way to say this, so I'm not going to mince words. I'm looking to move the team to Seattle. Oh, we're going to be the Supersonics. Wow, that's, okay. I know it's a shock. How does it sit with you? Well, assuming this does happen, it will be an adjustment for everyone, you know? You're the owner, and that's your decision. Doesn't change anything for me, though. I know this isn't easy for you. It's a massive change. Your life is here, your family's here, your friends. I'm not a bad guy. I don't take joy uprooting anyone, but I feel strongly this is what we have to do. That's certainly you're right. I mean, like I said, I wasn't anticipating moving to Seattle, so I appreciate acknowledging that. But this is my dream job. You got me wherever you need me. Appreciate all your attitude here, Danny. I know this isn't here, and I'm sure it looks like it's a shock. And again, this goes without saying, but keep this between me and you, all right? Loud and clear, boss. Please call me Bob. Oof. So, all right, guys. So we're going to Seattle. What I'm actually going to do, we're going to end that episode right there. I think that's a great spot to actually end because apparently we're moving to Seattle. And I feel like that if we were reading the book, that's the second chapter right there. That's the end of the second chapter. So, like I said in the beginning of the video, I appreciate all the views that we got for the first video. We got over 1,000 views. If you haven't done so already, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to the actual channel. It'll mean a whole bunch. It'll mean a whole bunch, and you don't know how much I'm actually gratified and humbled that you guys are actually watching the videos. I appreciate it. I'm doing the franchise with the Kings. Apparently, we're gonna be the Seattle Supersonics. Looks like we're rebuilding. Still, our record's not good. We're in 13th place, but that's gonna do it for me, guys. It's your boy Danny G. Again, if you didn't already, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Share the video. If you don't like it, give it a thumbs down. It's not gonna hurt my feelings, you know. As long as you're engaged with it. If you want to talk some smack, some friendly smack, go ahead and leave it in the comments below. What could have I done differently? What should I have done? Who should have I signed? But that's gonna do it for me, guys. I'm Danny G, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace.